So one of my favorite artists in all of Transformers and one of the most talented individuals, Sakamoto. We thought for a lot of fans thought that he was more or less going to be done, at least for the meantime, when it comes to Transformers, due to the fact that Power of the Primes and I guess with Siege would not be getting any exclusive kind of packaging. And as a result, his pack-in comics that were found with all this generation stuff with the Legends line in Japan would come to an abrupt halt. And yet, at this point, the Power of the Prime stuff in Japan is just, it's the same packaging as America with some stickers on it. So there's nothing really unique about it up to this point. So Sakamoto pretty much wasn't being busy making comics for each individual release. So, lo and behold, the Transformers Legends website has a web manga that they once in a while update every month or so. And Sakamoto updated a brand new chapter in full color. And it's pretty cool because it kind of gives us like a what if of a lot of different molds and stuff. Essentially, the story was about Black Zarek's headmaster, which is Zarek pretty much, summoning Majin Zarek, which is like he's the main baddie in the Beast Wars second movie. And then we get to see like a Brave Maximus colored Metroplex toy, Fortress Maximus toy from the Titan class. We get to see a very super toy accurate Beast Wars 1996 Optimus Primal. Like you could even see the joints and everything. Like
I'm scrolling through it pretty quickly, and I'm like, what? Why did they put the joints on the elbows and everything?
Because that's how the old toy. Yeah. Well, that again,
that's attention to detail. It's almost like he's looking at an actual, or he's describing to the artist like, hey, make it look like this. Like,
Sakamoto always does that. He's very like accurate to stuff. He's very fan wanky. Even like you could see the divots on the chest of the Primal in ape mode, where the ape head would go down for the transformation. Yep. So it's like there's a lot
grooves.
There's a lot of cool stuff going on here. But the biggest thing, which got a lot of people excited, was the very last panel. The whole comic kind of like alludes to the creation of the Targetmasters, as in the weapons themselves, and then it leads to the appearance of the Targetmasters at the end of the comic. And what's cool about it is it shows this is like the big like, oh man, will we get toys to these or not? We essentially have Pointblank, Sureshot, and Crosshairs. And each one of them is represented by a currently existing Titan Returns mold. In the case of Point Blank, he is the Hot Rod mold. Mm-hmm. We have Sureshot, and he's the mold that was used with Trypticon Full Tilt, which is very interesting because that was a mold that wasn't released singularly. You could only get it with Trypticon. And then we have Crosshairs, and he's using the cup mold.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to see that, maybe, just maybe, I mean, there's no promises here, but if there is something maybe planned in the works, we might get some kind of e-hobby or special, Takara Mall store 3-pack of the Targetmasters or something using these old. It gives us hope. That's the one thing. Like I posted in my Twitter when this news broke. It's like it gives us hope. Like there's a lot of stuff going on in this comic. You have like a double dealer using the triple changer mold for Optimus for Laser Rod Optimus Prime, which was also used for Octane. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Which does not imply that all this stuff will definitely happen, because again we also have like a Brave Maximus from Fort Max here, which will probably never happen also. Although I'd like to be wrong, but realistically I don't think that mold will get another repaint anytime soon. But either way, this is really, really cool, and Sakamoto once again knocks it out of the park. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post some images for the segment, obviously for the podcast, but I'll also try to link in the description the direct link for the comic so you could look at it yourself. It's in Japanese, but the visuals alone are worth it just to check it out. And Sakamoto's a very talented guy, so enjoy his craziness.